With Wasco clinching a victory against the undefeated Titans, Wasco had to Taft to challenge the Wildcats. Will Wasco take the victory and move up the SSL ladder? Find out more on this episode of Wasco High Media. I'm Ezekiel Nunez.
And I'm Jalissa Cantu. Before jumping into our sports highlights, we wanted to recognize our girls golf team, who placed 8 out of 16 in the Central Division III Team Championships.
This past Thursday, our Lady Tigers volleyball team competed against Kennedy. They won 3-0. Now into the highlights.
Now onto the first quarter. To start the game, Taft's quarterback Tevin Howell fumbles not once, but twice on the run, but gains 5 yards in the process, before being pushed out of bounds by Caleb Morin. After failing to get into the end zone, Taft sends out kicker Juan Topetti to kick a 35-yard field goal, but the kick goes wide right. After Taft was able to stop Wasco's offense, the Tigers were forced to punt. On Taft's next play, Howell hands the ball off to Joseph Sanchez, who runs up the middle and gains 35 yards before being pushed out of bounds by Valentin Zamora. Later, Jamil Locopo tried throwing down the field, but the pass was intercepted by Cesar Prieto, who runs it back 25 yards before being brought down. To end the first quarter, Howell keeps the ball on a quarterback run and gains 5 yards before being brought down by Daniel Vidal. The quarter ends with both teams scoreless.
To start the second quarter, Howell hands the ball to Sanchez, who gains 7 yards before being brought down by Isaac Macias and Austin Banducci. On 4th and short, Howell keeps the ball to run up the middle, but gains none as the mob of Tigers bring him down. On 2nd down, quarterback Pedro Castillo hands the ball off to Gabriel Cabasuela, who executes the reverse with Henderson, who gains 20 yards before being pushed out of bounds. Once Taft gets the ball back, they were unable to move the ball, as on 3rd down, Howell was sacked by Caleb Morin and Valentin Zamora. After Wasco got the ball back, Castillo pitches the ball to Henderson, who gains 8 yards. Taft Jamil Locopo breaks through the line to sack Castillo. Once Taft got the ball back, Wasco did the same as Oscar Rossetti and Cesar Prieto broke through the line and sacked Howell in the backfield. Taft was forced to punt yet again, only this time Cabasuela returned the kick for 25 yards before being brought down. On 4th down, Wasco sends a kicker, Carlos Morfin, to kick a 30-yard field goal. The kick was good, giving Wasco a 3-0 lead. To end the first half, Howell pitches the ball to Sanchez on the option, who gains 7 yards before being brought down by Valentin Zamora and Oscar Rossetti.
Now on to the third quarter. On the first play of the half, Castillo pitches the ball to Cabasuela, who gains 43 yards before being brought down. On 3rd down, Castillo pitches the ball to Isaac Macias, who runs the ball in for a 6-yard touchdown. Morfin's kick was good, bringing the score to 10-0 Wasco. On Taft's next drive, Howell hands the ball off to Zach Huckins, who gains 25 yards before being brought down by Marcus Darden. On the 4th down, Taft sends out field goal kicker Topetti to kick a 23-yard field goal. The kick was good, bringing the score to 10-3. On Wasco's next drive, Castillo hands the ball off to Macias, who gains 7 yards in the process. Taft stopped Wasco's offense once more, and on their next drive, Howell hands the ball off to Josh Saylor, who gains 63 yards before being brought down by Cesar Prieto. Taft couldn't make it in the end zone, so they send out Topetti to kick another field goal, only to have it blocked by Darden, and the ball was recovered by Dax Williams. To end the third quarter, Castillo hands the ball off to Macias, who gains 5 yards before being brought down.
With both teams struggling to put points up, Wasco finally breaks through. Castillo pitches the ball to Cabezuela, who gains 4 yards before being brought down. After both teams' offenses couldn't move the ball, Castillo pitches the ball to Cabezuela, who gains 45 yards before being brought down. Castillo then pitches the ball to Cabezuela once more, who runs the ball for a 3-yard touchdown. After Wasco's defense stops Taft's offense, Wasco's Pedro Castillo pitches the ball to Cabezuela, who runs the ball in for a 50-yard touchdown.
Across the 40. Still on the street. Get the 40. Cabezuela into the score.
Taft then turns the ball over to give the ball back to Wasco, who needs the ball to secure the victory. After the game, Julissa and I had the opportunity to interview a few players and coaches. What do you think of the outcome? Do you have any comments on the game as well?
Yeah, I mean, we just got to clean up a little, little things. Got to make sure that our O-line gets in the weight room. Just little tiny mistakes that we'll fix going around.
Well, do you have any comments on the Taft Wildcats, on their playing style, and just, I guess you could say, like, personalities as a team as a whole as well?
Yeah, they play hard. They're a very emotional and aggressive football team, and those are the ones you like to play.
I think we played good defensively. I think our offense could have done a little better. And offensively, I think we did good, but they could do a little better.
Well, looking at your opponent, the Wildcats, what do you think of their playing style overall? And do you have any comments on their team?
They're tough, man. They're playing a good game, but at the end, man, they're a little dirty, but it's all good.
But anyways, I was saying, just a lot of adversity, playing up here at Taft, a lot of penalties called on us, a lot of mistakes first 3 quarters, but then, as our team were really close, able to come together and, adversity, get the 4th quarter win, pull ahead. So, yeah, it's just really good to be able to overcome adversity this game.
Well, looking at your opponents, the Taft Wildcats, do you have any comments on their playing style or just their personality as a team?
Yeah, they're just like really nasty, just really aggressive team. Like Taft playing at home, they're just real scrappy. So just a lot of adversity we had to pull together before we went again.
Could have done better as a team.
I tell you what, I think we did everything we possibly could do as a team. There's not anything I could think that we could do better. We had a game plan. We came out. Taft came out with a different game plan on us. They adjusted, and I tell you what, our defense is lights out tonight. We've last 10 quarters we gave up 1 point per quarter, so it's been great. It's been doing good.
Well, do you have any comments on the Taft Wildcats and on their team as a whole?
I tell you what, they played really hard tonight, and it was 10-3 all the way till the 4th quarter. So they could have tied us at any moment, any given moment. So I give my hats off to them. They did a really good job.
This Friday, our Tigers head off to Arvin to challenge the Bears. They're coming from a hard loss against BCHS. Stay tuned for our next week's episode to find the latest highlights and interviews. This has been a special broadcast brought to you by Wasco High Media. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.